Assalamu alaikum friends, how are you all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel Umm-E-Hani Fun Vlogs, and this is me, Umm-E-Hani Kamran. And guys, I'm so sorry that I'm making this video so late. It's because I was not doing so well. I also made a reel on Instagram that my mom was checking my temperature and it was 100. So I'm making this video so late. I'm so sorry. And by the way, in this video I'll be giving you a book review because when I was sick I was reading a book. So I'll be giving you a book review of Roald Dahl's book The Witches. Let's start. Okay, so this book is by Roald Dahl, and something is written over here. Is beware. Please ignore. Real witches dress in ordinary clothes and look like ordinary women. But they are not ordinary. They are always plotting and scheming with murderous, bloodthirsty thoughts, and they hate children. I don't like this. The Grand High Witch hates children most of all and plans to make every single one of you disappear. Only one boy and his grandmother can stop her. But if their plan fails, the Grand High Witch will frizzle them like fritters, and then what? ... Question mark. So this is how the book starts. Okay, so the first chapter starts from a note about witches. Okay. In fairy tales, witches always wear silly black hats and black cloths. They ride on broomsticks, but this is not a fairy tale. This is about real witches. I agree. The most important thing you should know about real witches is this. Listen very carefully. Never forget what is coming next. Real witches dress in ordinary clothes and look very much like ordinary women. They live in ordinary houses and they work in ordinary jobs. Okay, so the story starts from an 8-year-old boy. He doesn't have a name, okay, in the story. So he used to live in England, but then he started living with his grandmother because his parents died. So his grandmother used to take care of him because as the story said about the witches. So then one day the boy asked his grandmother that how did the children disappear, and his grandmother told that she had about 5 children who had disappeared. One disappeared, the other one turned into a hen, and then the third one got into the picture. It was a girl who used to move as well, but the people never saw her moving. The one turned into a stone, and the other one it disappeared again in the water. So the boy was a bit horrified, and then it also in the book the grandmother also taught the boy to how to recognize the witch. So witch always wear gloves to cover her hands because her hands are like cat claws, and witches also wear wigs because they have a bald head, and they have no toes. So, and there are more things again. They have what do you say, long nose with big holes in it. I'm not gonna explain that one. and their spit is blue, and it sounds a bit weird. So these are weird things about witches. And the Grand High Witch, like a huge big boss of witches, you can say, like. So the Grand High Witch, and they never, the grandmother or the boy or the other people who tried searching for her never saw Grand High Witch. But the boy saw the High Witch and he was shocked. She looked so scary. She used to wear a beautiful mask like this one. She's like wearing a mask. I think she is wearing a mask. So when his grandmother was sick, so the boy couldn't go on the vacations after when his grandmother started feeling better. So they went to a hotel, and the boy, the 8-year-old boy, had two mouses, sorry, mouse and mice. One was William, and the second one was Mary. So you see this photo. He's giving a training to them. They look, by the way, so cute. So the meeting, so they all witches were gathered in the meeting, and nobody knew that those ladies were witches. Now this is Grand High Witch. Oh my god. I told you she wears a beautiful mask. Now let's reveal. These are their hands, nails, a foot with no toes, and their bald heads. They look kind of funny, and their nose. You got to see the witches. So they were talking about the formula, and also, do you know, one witch I dared to agree with the Grand High Witch, so she did. So High Witch went mad. So the Grand High Witch said, I was just the witch said, I was just talking to myself. I swear at your grandness. She began to shake with fear. The Grand High Witch took a quick step forward, and when she spoke again, it was in a voice that made my blood run cold. This was a boy speaking. A stupid witch who else was black must burn until her both are black. She, the witch, started screaming, no, no. The witch in the front row. The Grand High Witch went on. A foolish witch without a brain must sizzle in the fairy flame. Save me, cried the witch in the front row. The Grand High Witch took no notice of her. She spoke again. An idiot witch like you must roast upon the barbecue. Forgive me, oh your grandness, cried the witch. I didn't mean it. But the Grand High Witch continued with her terrible lines. A witch who dares to say I'm wrong will not be with us very long. And that's the end. Of the witch who dared to speak dying. These lines are pretty funny. Yeah. Witch like you must roast upon the barbecue. A witch who dares to say I'm wrong will not be with us very long. Sorry. So these lines are really funny. Like I keep reading them again, but sorry. So then after that, the other witch got scared and look at their faces. Somebody should tell about their faces. Formula 86 Delayed Action Mouse Maker. Yeah. So they were planning that when the children get into the ladies' shop for chocolate or some sweet, so they are gonna create a formula that is like when the children eat the chocolate. So after this, then after when they get to their bed and sleep and they wake up for the school at 9 o'clock, they will be at school, and then they will be shrink, and then they will become into a mouse. So this was their plan, to turn kids into mouse so that the kids will disappear. Magic. So now you see this. Mouse maker formula is actually pretty weird, but now let's move on. Okay, so you know the boy. So the boy was in a room, in the dressing room, so the witch could not smell. But in the end, what happened that the witch started smelling him, and they grabbed the boy, and then they gave the medicine, not the medicine, the formula, the mouse maker one, and the boy started shrinking into a mouse. The boy ran away. I mean, the boy mouse ran away, mouse person ran away, and then he talked to his grandma, and then he asked his grandmama that, grandmama, I'm like a mouse. Why? How can I speak? His grandmother told him that it's because they just change your appearance. They didn't change anything like your brain, your voice, and then they decided to plan that the formula which they have created, which the witch created. So there will be a dinner in the hotel. So what they will do is they will put the formula in the all the witch's food, and also that will be happening with Grand High Witch. So then, now we're gonna talk about. Huh, we're gonna talk about yep, the mouse burglar. Yeah, and then the mouse person gets to get the bottle of the formula. You see, this is Grandma, which it's bad, and this is the mouse person. And then when it's get to the dinner time, the boy starts his mission, and he starts putting the formula in the food. And when all the witches eats the food, they start turning into they start shrinking, and they start screaming. And then after a while, their plans succeed. And then the boy was like, "We finally finished the Grand High Wish." The grandmama told him that no, she's still alive, and he was like, "Wait a minute, we just changed their appearance. What about the brain and their voices?" And they were like, "It's okay. They're mouse. They can't do that much. When they were witches, they could do a lot of things." So, and then the mouse person will die in 9 years, and the grandmama was 8 years. So maybe they might die together. And that's the end of the story. Hope you enjoyed this video. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share my video with your friends and family. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, keep messaging me there, and I will see you in my next video. So till then guys, bye bye, take care.